Ya, ¿verdad? Creo que ya estamos. Buenos días por la mañana. Good morning by the morning, ladies and gentlemen. Officially, we are live. It is a beautiful Wednesday, 25th of September, and we are once again in our favorite place, La Vagabunda at 38. If you are in Playa del Carmen, you're planning on visiting Playa del Carmen, come check it out on 38th Street, almost getting into the beach. Like from here, I can see the ocean. I have my ocean view from beach office. So super good. The people is amazing. The quality of the food is incredible. I highly recommend the keto avocado. It's one of the best. But let's start how it should be. First of all, if you're watching this live, tag the word live down below. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay down below in the white box so I can send you a big shout out and a virtual hug. Today I want to share with you a really special content. Today is going to be wonderful, especially if you are in the part of the decoration of your short-term rental listing, your Airbnb, your Booking.com, whatever that it is. Well, we're going to talk about today the 7 deadly sins that you are committing in your decor that for sure are killing your business. Okay, so type the word beneficial down below in the comment if knowing these 7 deadly sins will be beneficial for you. Also, type the number 1 if this is the first time that you see one of my microcasts down below in the comments, and type the number 2 if you have seen me before. In case that you answer number 1, this is the first time that you're watching one of my microcasts. Well, let me introduce myself. My name is Sergio Mohar. I'm your super host leader at the Savvy Real Estate Community and Imperiobnb, helping you to achieve the life that you want. I'm also the creator and founder of our private coaching community named Imperiobnb 2.0, where we have specialized training like how to prepare for your taxes, your insurance, how to use organic marketing for your short-term rental listing, and all that good jazz. Así que bueno, okay, ya. Ahora sí nos conocemos, we know each other, we are pumped up. Today it's hump day, correcto? And on hump day, I want to bring you something really special. So let's start how it should be. Let me tell you that about the decor, there's no way to sugarcoat it. Now, the following Airbnb decor mistakes are making you lose bookings. You may think after reading and watching this, right, that this seems a minor and Peter, but keeping in mind that today's guests are looking to stay in places that have a wow factor, at least looks very nice, well put together, no matter what their budget it is, okay? So let me ask you something and type it down below in the white box. Do you think that your property, your short-term rental, your Airbnb listing has the wow factor? Type the word wow down below in the white box if you believe that your short-term rental, your Airbnb listing has the wow factor. If you are asking yourself, well, okay, what is this wow factor? The wow factor is when you come into a property and the first thing that you say is like, wow, check it out this place. Like, I'm gonna show you an example. Right now here, it is cloudy, so they turn on the lights and the bar has a really nice blue lighting. I mean, I think you cannot see it because of my camera has another settings, but it looks really nice, all the decoration, the lightings, and it gives them the wow factor. So today I want to share with you these 7 deadly sins that are killing your game on your short-term rental on your Airbnb. By the way, if you just drop by and you're watching this, stop by and say hi down below in the comments. It's really humid in here, so I need to trim. So let's go with our point number 1 of this morning. First of all, swan towels on the bed. Really, these are a big no-no, and it comes across tacky and surely waste your time putting it together. Try this instead. There's really no reason to leave towels on the bed. Your guest is not expecting to find it there, so it doesn't need to be the focus of your bedroom listing photo. But if it is in your heart to set up something like that, make it pretty, make it like a gift, maybe wrap it with some ribbons, right? Make a nice bow. And in this way, present your towel right there on the bed. Okay, so that's gonna be our tip number 1 of this morning. If you are putting swan towels on the bed, like certain hotels do it, Don't do it. It looks tacky. I won't recommend it. Instead, grab a towel. I'm going to show you an example right here. Let's say that you grab a towel. You wrap it in a little square. And once that you have it in here, well, I would wrap it with some ribbons so it looks like a present. Now, that looks a little bit more classy and well thought. Now, our point number 2, think about the color of the walls of your property. And especially if it is a color yellow, well, let me tell you that yellow is a happy color, but too much of a good, it also can be bad. Instead, try this. People don't want to stay in a sunflower house, so using yellow for your walls is really all about moderation. Try it as an accent wall. If you're painting entire rooms, try these shades to create more calming space. Let's say that you have a yellow, well, you can combine it with a Benjamin Moore or a Valspar or a Sherwin-Williams compatible cream. In that way, when you mix those two colors, it will be less yellow your room. So you have a full room painted on yellow, try to moderate it. Nobody wants to stay in a sunflower bedroom, okay? Let's go with our point number 3 of this morning. If you are just watching this, don't worry, let them finish and then start watching from the beginning so you have all the information, okay? Let's go with our point number 3, poor lighting. A room that is dark or poorly lit photos, right, do not make it for an appealing listing, especially if reviews indicate they are actually dark in real life as well. So try this instead. Make sure your rooms are well lit and remember to include ambience lighting, right, in the floor, in the table lamps, all that good jazz around your property, especially around the TV area, where it's better to watch with lights on the side on the TV rather than a fully lit room. Now, type the word bonus down below in the white box so I can share with you a super bonus tip today about talking about lighting strategy. Just type the word bonus down below and I will give you a strategy tip exactly about lighting. In the meantime, we're gonna say salud. Ahora no, the budget wasn't enough to bring my DJ. I just bring my senior producer over here, but neither DJ, neither Rudy came to this trip. We send greetings to Rudy and DJ over there at Querétaro. We're coming back to Querétaro next week, so Rudy and the DJ will be back. Okay, so for those people who type the word bonus down below, let me tell you that the bonus lighting strategy tip of today, it is that only put a chandelier, right, or a pendant light above the dining area or on an island and keep the rest of the place looking clean without flush ceiling lights, okay? This helps to keep your space looking less cluttered with a variety of matchy-matchy or mismatched lightings. So remember, put a chandelier. I'm gonna show you here another example. As you can see right there, we have the chandelier. So the chandeliers, all those lamps are set up exactly above the bar, above the dining area. So that's exactly what you want to do. So, saluda, hermano. Eso. Now, our point number 4, red anything. Don't get me wrong, right? Red is a great color. Unfortunately, it doesn't photograph well and can make your space looks outdated. So instead, if you want to add some red color, try more of a muted shades or choose artworks that has some red on it and some pattern decorative throw pillows to balance out. So instead of painting the whole room red or having red sheets and all that good jazz, have little decoration things like decorative pillows or maybe a red lamp, something like that, okay? Another good option is to keep your reds balanced out by pairing them with additional complementary tones. Now, let's jump into our point number 5 of this morning. Art placement and sizing. Hanging art too high or too low or having art that is too small or too big for the area, means the furniture, can make your space look out of proportion. So instead, what you should do, it is take measures and put frames and pictures according to your wall. If you have a small wall, well, don't put a huge bedroom, your picture. Instead, put 2 small paintings and that will help you out. Type the word beneficial down below in the comments if you are finding value on the 7 deadly sins that are killing your Airbnb listing when you talk about decoration. Type it down below in the white box. Let's jump to our point number 6, and we're about to finish our 7 deadly sins of this morning here at Imperiobnb live at the Vagabunda of 38. Our point number 6, windows treatments, okay? Printed curtains can often look tacky, especially if they are bright colors or patterns as they competing with all the other elements on the place. Instead, try this. Have curtains that should be a neutral shade and match the overall decor on the listing. Think about beige, white, if the most warmer tones are gray or white in cooler tones, okay? Windows treatments that are hung up too low can make your space look smaller than it is. So instead, hang your curtains high as you can to the ceiling, and it creates the illusion of higher walls as you will see. Check it out, go to properties, go somewhere and see where the curtains are hanging out. The higher that they are, it makes look that you have a bigger wall, okay? And now let's jump to our point number 7. But before jumping to our point number 7, let me tell you that if you want help with this, don't forget to book your strategy call. Book your strategy call right now. It is totally free. It is going to be a call of 45 minutes where you and me, we're going to talk and we're going to discover where you are, what are you struggling with, and what is the best way that I can serve you so you can achieve your goals. Doesn't matter if you already have a short-term rental listing or you're starting to plan and think about your upcoming Airbnb listing. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna share down below here in the comments our link so you can schedule your strategy call. Remember, it's totally free, no cost, and the only thing that we have to do, it is scheduler and answer the questions, okay? Let's see, correcto. I'm gonna be able to put it. And there we go. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Ahora sí, vámonos con el último punto. Let's go with our last point of this. Don't have a vanilla property, okay? Point number 7, having zero personality on your Airbnb listing is killing your bookings. So lastly, while you do want to appeal to a wide variety of guests, this doesn't mean that your listing should be just a boring case of shades of gray and beige. I mean, if it is my apartment, it would be all black, but well, that's me. Add some personality with bold art and funny quotes that show your personality. Actually, in the property that I'm setting up here in Playa, Carmen, got really nice frames that are inspirational. They say, love yourself first, great things are gonna happen, and all that kind of pictures create some personality on my Airbnb listing on my property. So don't be a vanilla, don't be bold, add some personality in your Airbnb in your property. Now, type the word value down below in the white box if you found value with these 7 deadly sins that are killing your bookings on your short-term rental listing. And don't forget, next Saturday, right here at La Vagabunda 38, La Vagabunda 38, at 11 in the morning, we're gonna have our free workshop, The Best Side Hustle. Let me tell you that this is gonna be a class only in Spanish, but if you're in Playa del Carmen, you're passing by and you want to learn strategies that you can apply if you're starting or you already have your short-term rental listing with Airbnb, well, drop by this Saturday, 11 in the morning, right here in your house, La Vagabunda 38, okay? Come over here, get a keto avocado, get an amazing breakfast, and I bet you that you're gonna love it. In the meantime, if you just drop by and just starting to watch, let it finish so you can start from the beginning and discover what are the 7 deadly sins that you are committing on your short-term rental listing. In the meantime, you know the famous phrase that I love to say every single morning. We send greetings to Nikki that just to know. Hi, Nikki, how are you? Remember that if you're not making money with Airbnb and your short-term rental listing, you're not even making sense. See you tomorrow.